Hello, girls. So today we are on 8-10. This is like the chapter that never ends. Do you guys know the song that never ends? This is the song that never ends. Anyway, this is the chapter that never ends, except this is the end. I am not going to do any of the chapter review, chapter tests. Not going to do those. It's just, I feel like it's a waste of time right now. I got about 2 weeks left with you guys, and I gotta make sure that you're ready for red. Ready for red. It's the theme for the next 2 weeks. So I need to get you ready for red, and I need to get in as much of this as I can, just to give you exposure. Not that you need to master it. That is obviously the goal, but I just want to give you exposure. Today we have the concept of volume. You know from science that volume is length times width times height, looking at how much space something can hold. And your label is always going to be cubed, not squared, but cubed. And so when we were finding area was about the space inside of a figure. The perimeter was the distance around, and now we come full circle here, and now volume is now, as we learned about all those prisms and cylinders and so forth, now we have to figure out how much they can hold. And so they talk a lot about it being in cubes. It's why you get to the whole like cubic feet, that kind of thing. We're on 421. Actually, we're on 422 now. So you have 3 yellow boxes. Ladies, 3 different formulas. You have to, the formulas aren't hard. You just have to keep track of, sorry, I'm trying not to get to glare. You just have to keep track of which shape needs which formula. We're going to do this rectangular prism first. So it's the area of your base times height. They use the capital B for base. Now, technically, your base is the length times your width. So therefore, it's simply length times width times height. They do the goofy cursive L, or the italics L. Sometimes it looks like an E to me, to show you that it's not a 1. Okay? So in a rectangular prism, you're simply going to do length times width times height. Now, if they were to just give you the base, ladies, you just do base times height. You don't have to do length and width because they told you the base. So you got to watch out to see what they gave you in the goofy little drawing to see what you have to multiply. So there's 2 things that go with this, base times height or length times width times height. Your second formula is for a triangular prism. This is the one that is like a wedge or a chunk of cheese, as I say. And it is just simply base times height. Your area of your base times the height. Now, it takes you back. This is the killer part here. You have to go back and, sorry, I gotta find my finger. You have to go back and compute the area of this base, which is a triangle. And what is the formula for the area of a triangle? Because the area of a triangle is going to be your B value, and then you'll multiply it by your height. Dun, dun, dun. It looks simple, but you have to go back to the other parts of the chapter. Area of a triangle was half of your base times height. So you have to figure out that part to get the B. That's what I was talking to up here. Sometimes they might not give you that, and you have to compute. All right, your third one is over on the top of the next page, is a cylinder. This is going to be your base times height again, or you could know it as pi r squared times h, because we're not going to get confused like yesterday. The area of a circle is pi r squared, and that is your base. That is your bottom, your base. So when we find the area of this circle, that is pi r squared. Then you have to take it times your height. Okay, so those are the 3 that you're working with. And they give you good examples. You know, they walk you through and they color everything for you. Here in your paint can, the radius was 4, so you square that to be 8. I'm sorry, oops. Oops! Bad math teacher. You square that to get 16, and then you have to follow order of operations here. You have to do exponents first. You have to. So this guy becomes 16, and then you're doing 3 times 16 times 9. Okay? Now, they are also bringing in the whole concept of estimating. I don't want you to do that. I want you to do legit math, okay? So for today, I'm going to break it up into 2 parts. Going to get your U-Try first, and then tomorrow we'll work on the practice sheet. So what I want you to do is the U-Try on page 424. I want you to do numbers 5 through 13. The bottom 3, they ask you to estimate, then compute. I do not want you to estimate. Okay? It's a waste of time right now, and you guys know how to estimate. It's just a waste of time right now. It makes you have to go through the problem twice with some mental math, and I don't want to rack your brains with that right now. Just do the actual computations. Again, please remember, everybody's going to have a label, and it's going to be a cubed label. Must be cubed. Exponent is 3. You guys are really good with labeling. I'm proud of you on that. So just remember that it's now cubed. You've kind of gotten into the habit of squaring things for area. Now you are doing volume. You have 3 formulas, 1 for a rectangular prism, 1 for a triangular prism, and 1 for a cylinder. So I'm going to let you go at it. Of course, if you have questions, let me know. I don't grade these U-Tries because I just want you to try them. I do grade the practice sheets, though. So keep that in mind, and I will see you later for another fun lesson. Probably the next time you get a video from me will be Chapter 9. That's right, Chapter 9. See you guys later. Bye.